When it comes to comfort food, nothing tops homemade chicken noodle soup. Whether you're cold, sick, or just plain hungry, this brothy bowl of chickeny goodness will set you right. To get started, we'll grab a large Dutch oven or pot over medium heat and add in a tablespoon or so of olive oil, followed by 4 bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs. We're going to render that fat out and get some color on that skin. We'll season it, of course, with salt and freshly cracked pepper. And while we let that chicken render out and get some nice color, we're going to deal with our mirepoix, or carrot, celery, and onion. I've got a couple stalks of celery here, which I'm going to put a nice fine dice on. This is going to give our broth a great flavor, some nice sweetness from this carrot. I'm using 1 really large carrot. You could use 2 small carrots, or enough to give you about 1/2 to 3/4 of a cup once all is said and done. And finally, we'll put a nice fine dice on this onion. We're going to cook this between 30 minutes to 2 hours. The choice is really up to you as far as how much flavor you want to extract from your chicken, but no matter what, those veggies are going to get nice and soft. Once your chicken's got some nice color on its skin, go ahead and get it out. It is definitely not fully cooked through at this point, but that is not our concern. We just want to get some really nice color into the soup from the flavor we're going to get from browning that chicken skin and rendering its fat. Add in your mirepoix, staying over medium heat here, seasoning every step of the way with salt and freshly cracked pepper. We're going to sweat these for just a couple of minutes till they are starting to get soft. And it's at this point that you'll want to contemplate your stock. A homemade chicken stock would be beautiful right here, but you know what? Half the time you're making chicken soup, it's because you or someone you love feels like crap, and you may not want to go to the trouble of making homemade stock. So if you don't have any and don't want to make any, get a really, really good quality store-bought stock, and we're going to fortify it with the chicken itself, which we will add back to the broth to cook through. Kind of like a double chicken stock. So again, add that chicken back to your soup at this point. We'll bring the heat up to high till get it to a simmer. Of course, we'll add any accumulated juices. That's just free flavor. A few sprigs of thyme. No need to pull the leaves off the stem. A bay leaf or 2. And optionally, you can shake in a pinch of turmeric just to give the broth a nice rich yellow color. At this point, we'll stir everything to make sure it is well combined. Pop a lid on and cook it for at least 30 minutes, but as I said, you can go up to 2 hours if you really want to extract a lot of flavor from that chicken. However long you want to cook it, go ahead and when it's ready, pull that chicken out and set it aside so it can cool off just a little bit. It's at this point that I realized I forgot to add in a key ingredient, 2 or 3 cloves of minced garlic. No trouble though. We'll go ahead and add that in at this point. Stir that around. We'll fish out any of those thyme stems as well as the bay leaves if you can find them. Nobody wants to bite down on a nasty, hard piece of bay leaf. Alright, we're going to go ahead and add in the noodles at this point. That's 1/2 a pouch of wide egg noodles. All the exact ingredients will be down below, of course, for you if you want to make this at home, and I advise you to do so. We'll go ahead and peel the skin off of our chicken. Nobody wants to eat that rubbery nonsense. And go ahead and shred this chicken into as large or small a piece that you desire. By the way, this is a great dish to make ahead of time and pop in the freezer. It'll keep for a few months. You can have it on hand whenever you are not feeling well or just want a quick dinner that you can defrost overnight or in the microwave. So again, definitely make this and keep it on hand for whenever you need a big bowl of comforting chicken noodle goodness. Once your chicken is as finely shredded as you desire, go ahead and add it back into your soup. Once your noodles are cooked, you are good to go at this point. Just turn the heat off, and I like a couple of final garnishes or accoutrements here. One, and the most important, being a little bit of acidity in the form of some fresh lemon. So just slice off a wedge of a nice fresh lemon and squeeze in the juice, maybe of about 1/3 of a lemon. The acidity and vibrancy of this really just wakes up all those long simmered flavors and adds a really refreshing punch to the stock. We'll of course taste for final seasoning and add more salt and pepper as needed. And once it tastes like you like it, you're ready to bowl this up and serve. I'm going to go ahead and garnish mine with a little bit of freshly chopped parsley for that nice herbal floral note in each bite, but you do you. Squeeze on a little bit more fresh lemon juice to ever gild the lily, and let's give this a try. And everyone knows what this tastes like, right? It's comforting, it's warm, it's rich, it's not too heavy. It's got a wonderful chicken flavor from those thighs that we simmered in the chicken stock. Those noodles are soft, as are the carrots and celery and onions. That lemon juice adds a brightness, and the parsley a great floral note. Hope you guys will give this a try. Let me know what you think. Thanks so much for watching, and go make something delicious.